I've got another review for you today, and it's another Drifta Stockton product. Basically, Luke, who owns the Drifta Stockton and the Drifta, they started a cheaper line of products. So it's quite an exciting time. There's actually quite a lot of products that are being introduced from the Drifta Stockton. So if you get a chance, go to the Drifta store and check them out, guys. Quality gear for the price. As you can see my Hexatarp behind me. So I'm going to show you another product today, and it's a fire pit surrounding. So what's a fire pit, you might ask? We're going to show you one of those shortly as well. And as I'm filming this, just noticed on the Drifta website that Luke has released their own line of Drifta Stockton fire pits. If you haven't seen the Drifta fire pits as yet, I've got one here just behind my camp. Now the one I'm going to show you briefly, I'll show you this one briefly. It is a Snow Peak brand, but it's like over $200 more than the Drifta Stockton line that's come out. So as soon as I can get an opportunity and get my hands on one of these new Drifta Stockton fire pits, we'll do a review on that, and I'll show you how you can cook with them. You can use charcoal in there. But today's video is about the surround that actually goes around it. So I don't own one, but I know someone that does own one, and he's just camping opposite where I am. So a lot of you will know Stephen and Annie Fuller from the Drifta fans page, and they've got their own YouTube channel as well, which is FJ Camping and Touring. Would have met Stephen and Annie in some of my other videos, and they own this amazing dot trailer. So their setup is actually really awesome. So I'm going to get Stephen to come over shortly, and he's going to show me this surround, and he's also got the Snow Peak fire pit there, because I want to show you just how well it incorporates with this Drifta fire pit surround that goes around it. Let me introduce Stephen. You have met him before. So this is Stephen. He owns the fire pit surround. So as you can see here, now I haven't picked one of these up yet, and first thing it comes to mind, lightweight. This thing is so light. So it's made of all aluminium, so it's going to last you a while. Let Steve talk about these, because I haven't used them before and I've only seen them a couple of times. So Steve's owned this one for a little while now. How long would you have owned this?
Oh, probably about 3 months.
Yeah, 3 months. So Steve's had a lot of experience, and he's been using it every day. He's actually on a bit of a tour now, like a 4-week tour around Queensland.
No worries. well, first I'll tell you, we've got the fire pit here. This is the Snow Peak brand of fire pit, but as Phil was talking about previously, I think Luke's just come out with his own Drifta Stockton version, which looks amazing. We used to have a Jacaro surround that went around this.
Yep.
It was quite bulky.
Yeah.
And it was all stainless steel and aluminium, and it weighed a lot. And its pack size was probably about this wide, and probably as high as this, and probably as long. So it took up a fair bit of room, whereas you can see this one here, its profile is only 75 mil there.
Not much at all.
80 mil, and then it's only about 400 wide, 450 wide, and I think it's 900 long. That fits in perfectly, like in anywhere in the car, whereas the other one just took up too much room. So really good product, lightweight, and what I love about it is it's easy to set up. So you just got a couple of clips on top of there. This folds apart. You fold it apart and you've got these legs in here which just fold out. There's 2 clips. They just lock them into place. Flip her over. Same with the other end. Then you pull these legs out here. They clip in.
How awesome is that, guys?
And then you got 2 pins on the side here which just lock the table to stop it from folding up again.
Yep.
So just lock those in place. That's it. It's set up.
Excellent.
So you just put that over the top of your fire pit. Make sure it's just, if you're on sand, just level it up a bit, and that's it. It has got a light pole. I've got it over at the camper. I can bring it over and show you, but there is a bracket on one of the legs here.
Comes with it too, doesn't it?
Yeah, it clips on that side over there. It's got a bracket there, so
Yeah,
it comes
okay.
up. It comes up about this high, and you can hang some, you know, little lanterns or something off it, so you got light at night over your fire.
Yep.
But the good thing about this is it gives you a preparation area, and yeah, Luke's made a little table that comes, and I think he's got some new ones coming out that he's designing at the moment that actually clip into the mesh here, and you can make this, put it on any side and make it as long as you like, have another sitting table so you can put chairs around it. Phil might be able to put a picture of it up off the website. And also another great thing about it, if you've got kids or animals or anything like that, it gives you that little bit of protection between the fire and the edge of it so you don't burn yourself. So it's great in that respect as well. But just awesome to sit around at night. You can all sit around it and put your drinks on it, whatever, have a little fire going in there, cook off it. And I've got a fire surround here that all Drifta also make, and this is stainless steel, and it just clips into the fire pit, and then that just gives you a little wind protection, and then also it radiates the heat. We were sitting around it last. I'm really happy with it, so well worth getting.
So Stephen's going to go get this light fitting that he was talking about, so we'll show you how that's set up, and it's included, so you get that with this fire pit surround. Now you can see what I mentioned about the fire pit. You can see how perfect it fits in here. So you could have some coals in here, and the fire pits, when you get the fire pits, you'll get a grill. They've got a grill on it as well, so you can sit the grill on the top, and then you can cook your steaks and so on. You can put a fry pan on the top, and you can cook on your open fire, or you can cook on your charcoal.
So this is the light pole. You got these little metal pieces here, they slip into there. You just pull those out, push them down like that, and then you can hang your lights off here. And then there's a little clips on here, and they just go into there, flip down. You turn this around to the direction you want it, and you got some little lights there you can hang off. And
you can, does it go any higher?
No, that's as high as it goes.
Okay, but that's high enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go, guys. I want to thank Stephen again.
No worries.
And make sure you sign up to Stephen's channel. Stephen's got a new channel called
FJ Camping and Touring.
Yep, and he's got some great videos on there, and he's got some more great videos coming up soon. I've seen some of the ones that he's editing now, so make sure you check his channels up and sign up. Once again, same here. Thank you for those who've gone through and watched right through to the end. Keep an eye out for Drifta Stockton. I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of Drifta Stockton products around at the moment, and it's amazing how many different items are just coming out all of a sudden. There was just a shipment that arrived into Australia in the last couple of days, and I've only just this morning, matter of hours ago, seen what's coming up, and one of them is one of these Drifta Stockton fire pits that are over $200 cheaper than the equivalent Japanese one. Those who haven't subscribed yet, I really appreciate if you subscribe. It'll help my channel a lot. I'm actually filming a bit of a trip video, so I'm showing you a bit of the Norville Park. Stephen's filmed an interview that he's done with me yesterday on the history of Norville Park, because I've lived in this area all my life, over half a century. That's a long time. It's scary. Especially, guys, when you go to museums and you see stuff that you used to use as a teenager, not just as a teenager, in my 20s, are in museums now.
Yeah, I have the same. My birthday's in 3 days, so
We've got to get old some stage, don't we, unfortunately? So while we're here on this earth, we might as well try to enjoy ourselves as much as I can and make life a lot easier. And that's where a lot of these products come into, just so much easier. You young guys, you got no idea how easy you've got it nowadays. I mean, I'm sure Stephen will.
Yeah, when I first started camping, we were putting up tents, and you had the big old ropes with the wooden things in them, like not like these little metal ones you have now.
Yeah.
They were twice the size, twice as heavy.
Big canvas mansions that used to take you like half a day.
I used to have a wooden army cot that I used to put out. You know,
really?
The old wooden stretcher beds.
Yeah.
And it had all the wooden poles in it. That's
Hey, Buck still got one of those. And yeah, it's just amazing how technology have come along with some of these products that are out now to make it easier. And I'll tell you what, I'm so glad they have, because I wouldn't be able to go camping if we still had those old gear. The tarps, I remember the tarps, I think I mentioned the last video, one of the last videos. I remember even up until about 5 years ago, they used to have 10 or 12 poles and about 20 ropes and 25 pegs, and just for a tarp that was like 3 by 6 meters, and you had to have the support underneath, and it'd be a nightmare to set up, and I could never set it up on my own, always had to ask for help to set it up. So it's crazy. And now we've got tarps like you saw here, there was just 2, you can set up with 2 poles and 6 pegs. It's incredible, and they're waterproof and they hold up to strong winds. So yeah, technology's coming out. So keep an eye out for the Drifta Stockton line, guys. Go to their websites, which is driftastockton.com.au. Otherwise, go to drifta.com.au. Now, of course, these products are based in Australia, so these are for Australia. I don't know if they're available overseas yet. I know Luke does send some items overseas, so if you give him an email, send an email or a message and find out whether you can get some of these products overseas. I'm sure most of them, depending on the package size and their weight, you shouldn't have any problems. So till then, till next time, have a good day, look after yourself, and cheers.
Cheers.